Hello everybody, my name is Dusty and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about African clawed frogs. If you don't know, I have African clawed frogs. I have 3, which are in that 40-gallon tank behind me that is not lit right now. Whoa, wholly unfocused. Now, a lot of people can argue that because the tank is only half full, they're in 20 gallons of water. But guess what? No. They are in that 40-gallon tank, and I have been keeping African clawed frogs now for about 3 to 4 years. I've bred them, I've done a variety of stuff with them, I've done a lot of stuff that's great, a lot of stuff that's not so great, I've learned a lot of things, and I am not an expert. What I can tell you is I think African clawed frogs are the most abused animal you can probably find, primarily because a lot of people don't know much about them. A lot of people are used to looking at them in like grow-a-frog kits and things of that nature and thinking, oh, they can be in small tanks. But guess what? They can't.
Wrong.
That is absolutely
wrong.
Proved over and over again.
Wrong.
They can't be with other fish, primarily because they'll eat them, right? These frogs get huge over time. My big mama is literally that big. She's ginormous, she's 8 years old, and I think they can only get that old if we learn and educate ourselves about them more in order to make them thrive. There's a couple YouTubers that I reacted to a while back called Barbs, Buzzin. I'm not going to react to their video, but I did receive an email from somebody who said this. It says, "Hello Dusty, my name is Emily. I'm sorry to bother you, but this new video has got me mad. I don't know if they completely missed your video which featured them, but they have gone a bit far now. The frogs have doubled in size and they put them in together in a tiny beta tank. Me alone leaving a comment really isn't going to go far. Maybe you can do something. Get in contact. They are sending the wrong message to new hobbyists. Emily." And so I went ahead and went to go look at that video, and it's called "Will My Fish Eat These Disgusting Alien Worms?" And in there they kind of flash quickly to the African clawed frogs, and they moved them from a guppy tank into a beta tank with the beta fish. Now, I had assumed they would never see the video that I made about them and their frogs, but my hope is that anybody who is watching this video because of that video will kind of understand that what they are doing is wrong. African clawed frogs require quite a bit of space. 1 alone should get a 10-gallon tank, and then 2 should get 20, and then 30, and then keep going up and up. But I mean, those numbers are kind of skewed depending on your filtration and the quality of care you want to give them. With that being said, putting them in a 2.5-gallon tank is never okay. And that's kind of what they did. They put them in a 2.5-gallon tank, and they kind of said, hey look, they go with our beta fish, and they don't. And my best guess as to why they took them out of the guppy tank is because they started eating the guppies. It's very simple to understand that that would happen, and this poor beta fish doesn't even know what's coming. They will devour that beta fish in no time. Video, they mentioned that they love eating. They eat tilapia. They could devour a piece of tilapia the size of them, and that's true. They can. Now imagine what they could do to that beta fish. I don't think they're using their common sense. As somebody I know once said, common sense is not common, and apparently it died and went to heaven with these guys. So, yeah, you know, African clawed frogs, they're a great animal if you know how to keep them. If you don't, I encourage you all to learn about them and then start keeping them, because they are absolutely wonderful. They're so fun to watch. They love doing stuff. I've been keeping mine in that 40-gallon tank for about a year, and they've been thriving, though I will say I do keep my tank at half full because they do like to jump, and if I put a screen top on and they jump into it, I don't want them to get hurt. But if you do want to know more about African clawed frogs, you can definitely check out my video I made about them. I'm going to be doing an entire update on that just because a lot of people have been wondering how they're doing. They're doing fantastic. A new update will be out soon. I want to do like a African clawed frog tank tour and maybe do redecorating or something of that sort with them. They do need a bit of an update on their aquarium, so I'm probably going to do that with you guys in the near future. But if you guys want to check out that video, you should make sure you let them know that the African clawed frogs do really need a bigger tank. Make sure you guys check out my proper African clawed frog care guide, because I think there's a lot of great insight in that compared to kind of watching people do it wrong. And I did make a video a while back about a girl who corrected her African clawed frog care. I'm kind of hoping that's what's happened with them. They realize that these frogs need a lot more room than what they're given, and then, you know, do an update and educate their audience about it, because they do have quite a big audience. Looking at it now, they have 39,000 subscribers who are watching them put these African clawed frogs in a beta tank, and I don't think that's right, but, you know, that's just me. So let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.